Hello, guys. This is Aries, and today we are going live for the AWE World's End Review. That is right, AWE. So if you just give me a second, and I will tell you. I will pin a message at the top of the chat to remind those who forget what we're doing today. Angela, hello. Sorry, I didn't see your message. I was reading something. I apologize. No, that's one rule I have in my chat. Uh, Julie, hello. One rule in my chat is you cannot bribe me at all. So don't even try because you will get banned by my moderators. Brienne, hello. I'm not gonna do that, Angela. You know what? For that, you're getting banned. I'm not appreciating this. You're really starting to make me lose my patience with you because I just told you not to bribe me with money. It's okay. Just please try not to do that. That's against one of the rules in my chat. Anyways, there's something I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to take these off for a second because there's something I really wanted to show you that I got for Christmas. Well, I got a couple things that I'm going to show you that I got for Christmas. First is this amazing Legends series Godfather action figure. All right, I'm going to try to explain this without anyone interrupting me with a message. O'Doyle rules, my man. The OG that has been with me for a while. It is good to see you, my friend. Um, so as you know, I am not wearing my glasses currently because I have a few things I wanted to show you that I got for Christmas. So number one is this beautiful Legends series Godfather action figure. The second thing I got, not great. Sorry, something just fell off my desk. But the second thing I got were these awesome LA nightshades. Yeah. And the third thing is what I'm currently wearing, not the t-shirt, the jacket. This beautiful jean jacket right here. It's very cool that I got these. I think it's very cool that I'm actually here celebrating, that I got to celebrate Christmas this year with my family. Yeah, it is O'Doyle rules. I'm very happy with what I got. I like this jacket right here, and it's pretty comfortable. You might see me wear it more often. Crazy, hello. Javida, hello. My, there's a lot of you in here. There's 8 of you in here. Um. Oh. Okay. What were we gonna do? Oh yeah, we were gonna review. We were gonna review the AWE World's End pay-per-view, but first, there's a community post I want to read to you guys that I just posted recently. It says AWE would like to wish our friend and member, the AWE Women's Champion, STP's Ariana, a happy birthday. Have a great day, Ariana. So we wished our wrestler Ariana. You guys know her. She's the AWE Women's Champion, 2-time currently AWE Women's Champion. You all know her. She's currently our AWE Women's Champion. But today is her birthday. So happy birthday to her. But let's get into what you all came here for. And that is the AWE World's End pay-per-view review from last night. Sorry, I have a notification I need to swipe away. That's why my hand was in the middle of the screen. Oh my god. Oh, you have the cool band. Happy birthday, my friend. It's I try to do what I can to make my fans happy. But happy birthday to you, the cool band. Very happy birthday to you. But let's get into the World's End pay-per-view. So we start off with the pre-show, the Saturday Tailgate Brawl. And the first match on that show is the AWE Women's Tag Team Championships between the champions Victoria Crawford and Tessa Blanchard. Oh my god. Sorry. Still trying to, wake up still. I just woke up not that long ago, and then I realized I had to do this stream today. But we're doing, but yeah, we had Tessa Blanchard and Victoria Crawford defend their championships against the Bella Twins, Nikki and Brie. So, and in that match, Crawford and Blanchard would retain the tag team championships. Sorry. Next on the Saturday Tailgate Brawl, first let me get your opinions. What do you guys think of the match, and do you think the result should have been different? Type in the chat if you think the result should have been different, and give me a reason why. For the Tessa Blanchard and Victoria Crawford defeating the Bella Twins to retain the AWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Just give me a reason why, and I will read your reason why you think the result should have been different. You know what? Scratch that. We're going to move on. Next match on the show. Kushida versus Next KE. I'm good. For those who don't know who I am, I'm Aries, aka Artie Hakim. Hello. For those who don't know who I am, I'm Aries, aka Aries the Destroyer. You guys may know me from Aries Wrestling Entertainment, where I am currently the undisputed AEW World Champion, a two-time AWE TNT Champion, and a lot of other AWE accomplishments that I cannot list off. But I'm also an AWE Men's Royal Rumble winner. I entered from the number 15 position and won the whole match from that position. It's B-Man RAI. Hello. We're going to get back into the show. Kushida would lose to Stardust in the next match on the show. Then after that, we have Ethan Page, Tetsuya Endo, and Yuma Aoyagi. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to wake up and stuff, so bear with me if I yawn a lot during the stream. One second, I'll read your comments. I saw B-Man's comment telling me to just call him B-Man, and I can do that. I apologize if me reading your whole anything offended you, B-Man, I apologize. Um, Artie Haquim, do you play? Asking me if I play video games. I do play video games. If you look at my live streams, there will be something that says Power Titan 2009's live Fortnite 2025 broadcast. I have been doing that. What am I doing? There's a pinned next KE. What am I doing? There's a pinned message in the chat that tells you what I am doing today. But I'm also reading your messages while I'm doing this. All right, we got 10 people in the chat. That's good. Oh my god. Oh. No, it's okay, B-Man. I understand. Anyways, we're gonna get back into the World's End review. Keep your messages coming. I will be reading them as we're doing this. Next was a new trio: Ethan Page, Tetsuya Endo, and Yuma Aoyagi taking on the greatest trio of all time, yours truly, AHM, me, Hans, and Miles. Now, there is, just give me a sec, my thing is loading down here. I have, if I keep looking down like this, it's because I'm looking at my tablet, which has the full show on it. Actually, you know what? I know what I'm going to do to make sure that I can actually, look at it really good. I know what I need to do. Where is the comment from yesterday? Here it is. There we go. That should solve the problem. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I do that a lot. Okay, we got 3 likes on the stream. Oh my god. Sorry. Again, I'm just super tired. I went to bed late last night. And no, before anyone asks, I did not watch AEW World's End. I did not have time to watch it. Normally I do watch the pay-per-views, but I didn't have time yesterday because I was busy beating Ricochet at Aries Wrestling Entertainment. And then, after we Raw-ish Rubab. Hello. Yeah, so we're gonna move on. Ethan Page, Tetsuya Naito, and Yuma Aoyagi would defeat me, Hans, and Miles, AHM. Next, we're moving on to the main show of World's End. So we've moved past the pre-show. Let's move on to the main card. First match, hardcore match. Shahir. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you there, Shahir. I apologize. So we had a hardcore match. We had Casey Spinelli of the J Moore family versus Tofi, one of my former allies, now turned enemies in Tofi. Casey Spinelli would defeat Tofi in the opening match. Then we have Walter losing to Mustafa Ali. Finn Balor and JD McDonough defeat the Blackstones. Michelangelo and Matt Black are the Blackstones. Spec 6969. Hello. Then we have Goldust defeating Kalisto for the AWE's version of the AEW World Tag Team Championships, we had a Fatal 4-Way champions, Charlie and Zack Sabre Jr. versus the Usos versus the Bludgeon Brothers, Shiloh and Rowan. Shiloh's replacing Harper because Harper is dead. As you know, Luke Harper is dead, so Shiloh's taking Harper's place. Versus Morse Monsters, Congo Kong, and Bin Hameen. Congo Kong and Ben Hameen would end up winning the match and the tag team titles. Next, Travis Scott defeats Rich Swann. First Class, AJ Francis and KC Navarro defeat Imperium, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci. Jackson Jarvis of the J. Moore family loses to Go Time Chris LaPlante, giving Chris LaPlante his first win in AWE with a 1-win and 18-loss streak. I know, shocking. Then we have Hans losing to Katsuyori Shibata. The Continental... Oh, God. The Continental Championship 3-way match between First Class is Caleb, Wheeler Yuta of the Death Riders, and Miles of STP. Chris Jericho would lose to Hook. Tomer Shalom would defeat Carmelo Hayes. Jack Morris would lose to Will Ospreay. The Design would lose the World Trios Championships to Shane Taylor Promotions. Phil Atlas would defend his AWE Heavyweight Championship successfully against Darby Allin. And in the main event, I, yours truly, Aries the Destroyer, would defeat Ricochet in a match for the undisputed AWE World's Championship. So that, folks, wraps up our AWE World's End review. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure that you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button, and I shall see you all in the next video. The greatest world champion in AWE history is out.